Hello there, my name is Tenarium. Today I'm playing Cinders. I'm about a year and a half to the party, I'm going to be completely honest. I once tried to play it, didn't quite work on the recording software I ran at the time, and then me and my mate just played through it. However, I wasn't really paying attention. Do I remember anything about the story? Nope. I've just read the first 5 minutes to see if anything catches my memory. Nope. So, it's going to be as new for me as it's going to be for you. Also, credit where credit's due, the window is 1280 by 800. Not fucking so small that it could thread through, let's say, an eye of a needle. But without further ado, let's get cracking. Also, look at this, shit moves! It's a visual novel! Look, stuff's moving by itself, a plant is moving, the flowers are waving lazily from side to side in almost cog-like action. The plants weaving ever so slightly. It's incredible, I know. That's quite nice too, I like the shine there. Small things impress small minds, eh? Oh, look at all that, look at, there's just, oh, look. It's almost as if they have their own particle engine. It's not, it's just like the same few things happening over and over again. But still, it's pretty impressive. I still can't believe I've been delaying this for so long. It makes me wonder, if I decided to act earlier, maybe things wouldn't be so broken between us. Maybe with just a little effort, this family wouldn't fall apart like this. But I suppose it was easier to complain and do nothing rather than try to change things, isn't it always? So for those who don't know what Cinders are, you're an idiot. You should have guessed by now, and I'm not going to explain it. Tonight, it's different. This is the night of change. The night where my plans finally take effect. And yes, we're having a, sort of, let me tell you my story moment. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I can hear my stepsisters talking in soft voices in the hall. I imagine they, too, won't get any sleep tonight. During the last few days, I've learned so much more about them. But can it erase all the years they tormented and humiliated me? I doubt it, but let's see the sob stories they throw at me. Playing Cinders is a bit like reading a book. No, wow, what? This revelation is new to me, I must say. I don't know what to think about it. It depends what they've done. I can't really decide that. If someone's cheated on you, they deserve to go die. Just throw a rock at their head. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to it. If someone's done something bad, they, it depends what it is, but if we're speaking about the sisters here, people don't deserve a second chance after 20, years of humiliation. Balls to that. You can't erase the past. You can't push someone into despair and expect compassion in return. Yeah, exactly. It's easy to plead for forgiveness once the shoe's on the other foot. We pick our own paths in life. Whatever happens, my stepsisters knew the risks. I don't actually know how much bearing that had on the story, but we'll soon see. Also, I must say, beware, the eyes move. I think the eyes move. I've played this before. I think... Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or are her eyes just moving ever so slightly? No, they are moving. They are definitely moving. Also, Jesus Christ. It's not even rempy, this game, so I can't middle mouse button and make everything explode, but it does look beautiful, doesn't it? It's actually stunning. Oh, I still can't believe she did it. I would never have suspected. Of course, because everyone is as dim-witted as you are and never does anything out of the ordinary or unexpected. Oh yes, I'm sure you were able to foresee what would happen. Speaking in a rather cryptic manner. Did you see it's in the tea leaves or read it in a children's book one afternoon while avoiding work and being useless as usual? I did entertain the thought that she might do something like this, if you must know, but believe what you want, I don't care. I also suspected she might try to do something. She was so secretive and compliant at all times that an explosion seemed inevitable. I haven't just planted a bomb at the backup. I was like, right then, I have your stepmother here. You would decide between her life or yours. It's not that, but they'd have just left by now. And we're like, right, we've made our decision. We'll see you in Sicily. Right, I just didn't expect that she had it in her. Gloria, please. Sometimes you sound like a cliche villain from a bad romance novel. Of course, if something isn't twisted, weird, or shocking, then you won't consider it. Not everyone is like you, Sophia. Burn. I know not everyone is. You're not. Though you try your best to be... like Mother, always responding the same way regardless of the situation. Predictable, boring, and stupid. I'm not sure the comma should be in that list. Oh well, what did I know? Considering how well made this game is, I'm not sure I can complain about one orthography error. But you are not Carmusa, remember? You do not lead, you mindlessly follow, and it shows. Shut up, you... Open up! Open up in the name of the prince! Was she just about to snap her? Harsh. It's him! What? Why did he have to come? And in the middle of the night? It's because something serious is happening. He's not showing up for Sunday lunch, Christ. Well, the wonders never cease. I guess this night of change is not over yet, just as your ridiculous cliché impersonations are not done yet either. There is no time for this now, though I'm sure Mother will deal with you later. I'll go summon her. I wonder which one of the two sisters is the more grandiose one. You do that. Open up. I won't repeat myself. Why is Casper the ghost trying to knock through the door? I'm not sure I like... He could just go through the door anyway. That's just lazy. Is that how lazy Casper the ghost has gone? He sees a door, just knocks on it, it's like, oh, I can't be fucked to go through it. Just open it up, alright? Christ, let himself go since those appalling movies, hasn't he? Mother! Sophia, don't stand like that. Open the door, let this noisy man in. Fuck me, she looks like an wicked witch. In fact, was she in the original cast of The Wizard of Oz? Christ. Yes, Mother. Ah, Captain, what brings you here this time of night? I must admit, I thought you said you were a prince. You don't look dashing. I'm sure there'll be a sub-story behind that at some point. Spare me these false pleasantries. You know I'm here. Where is she? Very well, Sophia. Get Cinders here right away. Yes, Mother. Be quick about it, child. Captain, would you fancy some wine while we wait for my lazy stepdaughter? Don't push it. You know this is not a courtesy visit. That's right. You state your authority. You stamp it down. I'm afraid a lot is going to change here tonight. Is that the last phrase before we go to now? Yeah. May as well be. It's surprising I can hear that from wherever I am. In an abyss of some sort. He's right. Nothing will ever be the same. Nothing. I must admit, I'm afraid of it too, some independent woman I am. Cinders, Mother has summoned you. How the hell did you get into this abyss? Abyss? What the hell? Move, you know she doesn't like to wait. Fine, I'm moving, just give me a moment. Make sure it's quick. Cinders, can I ask you something? Yes, Sophia. This whole situation, what happened this evening and the guard bashing out our door and all, it's because of you, right? You planned it. I don't even know what's going on. Did I miss a chapter somewhere along the line here? Did I? Alright, visual novel rule number 1. Always tell the truth, never lie. Doesn't get you anywhere. Unless it's a very bad game. Yes, I guess so. I definitely made it happen. Funny. It all started with my stepmother summoning me, just like now. Here we are. Oh my lord, it just gets prettier and prettier. Oh, that looks beautiful. Look at that fire. It even looks like fire. Someone hasn't just drawn on something onto a wall. It looks beautiful. And the flowers are again waving outside, and oh, you can even see the sun. Oh my god, it looks beautiful. I wish this person did more than one visual novel. What a beautiful morning. The last few days were all rain and gloom, but today is different. Today, summer in its fullest. You might... Yes, I know. Jesus Christ, it's a visual novel. It's so nice to see the sun again. It can be pretty cold of this room of mine. You don't appear to have a bed. I hope you don't sleep on that... That better not be your bed. That is such a girly bed. It's like, well, it looks like a lovely piece. Throw 100 cushions on it. I don't get cushions. I throw them onto the floor. Yeah, weird things. It's just uncomfy once it gets to the point. Unless you're small and want to look taller. Although I don't feel so frisky right now, I could use more beauty sleep. I shouldn't have burned the midnight oil over a book last night. And a silly book too. Some adolescent girl, pretty and numb as freshly as a cut flower, shows divine humility and courage while suffering oppression from her abusive family. Who writes these things, and do they really want young women to develop this martyr-like attitude? Where? Funny though, if it's really that bad and makes you so angry, why did I read it in the first place? Maybe something in it really echoes a part of my own experience. Echoes? It does a bit more than that. Like, it is reverberating in your face. Yeah, whatever. I don't know, and I'm not going to spend this morning wondering about it. Of course, it isn't as if I'll ever get to enjoy the day either. Lady Carmosa will certainly make sure that I have to do the worst chores. The old hag could use any of her servants, but no, she always sends me. I got the feeling she simply wants to humiliate me. I'd like to think you'd know at your age, if I'm going to be honest. Not just a guess. If only Father was still here on a day like this, he would surely take me to the forest. We always went to the lake, the magical lake as he called it, and left a loaf of bread under the old tree. Gotta pay tribute to the fairies, you never know when you may need their help. Good old man. He used to tell me stories about the little folk, even when I was far too old to believe them anymore. I miss him so much. Don't go saying shit like that, this is a fairy tale. You can't dismiss magic, that's not how magic works. Cinders! But enough daydreaming. Honestly, I talk to myself way too often these days. It's only a moment before I start considering mice and sparrows my only friends, and we will go frolicking and singing together. What a sight that would be. Not one which is going to happen, though. Luckily, I know better than that. I may get lonely sometimes, but I'm not empty-headed. Time to get up, Cinders. The day has only just started. And you never know what the future may bring. So wait, I'm Cinders. I'm not sure she'll be getting much sympathy from it. What the fuck did her face just do? Did she just have a stroke? Be a very short game, but yeah, sympathy. Nope. Not gonna happen. It's born like that, unfortunately. You are expected to live up to your title, and your title is Ginger. I'm joking, of course. I still have some time before my sisters wake up. I could start my cleaning duties to have more time later, or I could try and finish that book I was reading last night. Or I could seize this opportunity to do sweet nothing. Ha! No, what? That sounds like a terrible idea. It's not like I have time for myself very often. Time for yourself would be reading the book, but we've already established that it's a shit book. Why would I ever want to do that? Christ. Start cleaning. We're going to get nothing by lazing around. We're going to get nothing by reading a crap book. You know, since my father's death, Carmosa and her daughters treat me as their servant. Cinders do the cleaning, Cinders go to town, Cinders why isn't my dress washed yet? I hate it so much. But what can I do? I have to stay patient and hope for the better. I'm not flimsy. If this is a test, I will face it with a smile. If I start cleaning now, I should be done before afternoon. And maybe even get some time for myself in the evening. After work then, see, that was my plan all along. I knew we'd get more time this afternoon. Definitely. I'll start with my room. I swear it gathers the dust from the whole residence. I should also bring in some fresh flowers. My room may just be a repurposed storage, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try to make it more cozy, right? Well, I should at least try and make it vaguely nice. Now I think about it, I'm not entirely sure I know why you have a fire set up. Considering, as we've already established, this is for storage, you're the only one who's going to be using it, and it's a nice summer's day. Are you that cold? Is it the stepsisters we should really be worrying about? Cinders, are you there? Cinders, where are you? Sophia, I'm in the broom locker. Oh, you're cleaning already? So considerate of you. But I'm afraid Mother has different plans. She wishes to see you immediately. Oh, she could have called us reading a book. That would have been bad. She wishes to see me. Did she tell you what she wants? No, of course not. Why would she? And why would I want to ask in the first place? She looked rather angry, though. I haven't done anything wrong. Fuck you. That doesn't sound good. I hope I'm not in some kind of trouble again. You really could have asked her, you know? I think you mistook me for one of those gentle, well-mannered noble girls who cares about others. Sorry to break it for you, but I don't. You know what? I thought you were the clever one. I thought that you and I would get on. I thought that you'd be intelligent. Oh, how wrong I was. bitch. If you are in trouble, that means I get a free pass today, so I'm rooting for it with all my heart, sis. Yes, it's so late to introduce her. It's like I'm aware who it is now. My, aren't you the charming human being? Thank you. Now, hurry up and let's go already. Oh, shut up. I'm not sure I want to be saying things like that either. There are leaves inside. That shouldn't be a thing. I used to play in this hall as a child, but this building isn't much of a home anymore. Ever since my father passed away, it feels like this place is just an empty shell. Carmoza does their best to keep the residents in its former splendor. I guess most would be fooled by it. But for me, this place feels like it's fading away. Are you sure? I'm not so sure. In fact, I'd go as far as to say you're lying and it's purely based on emotions. But what would I know? Oh, so you didn't get lost after all. I was starting to think that you couldn't find your way. But it seems you were just taking your precious time with no regard for the rest of us. Alright then, smiting book open, page number 6. Here we are, below you, Gloria! Right then, in you go. In you go. You're as hopelessly irresponsible as that sister of mine. No wonder that mother can't count on anyone other than me in this house. For what? To glam up the place? To add a shade of violet, maroon, whatever you want to call that, in a already coloured room like that? That is pretty much the same colour, isn't it? Weirdo. Don't tell me you got caught up daydreaming about some prince coming to save you. Not really. No, did you? Well, actually, let's give a little bit of backchat. Why not? No, did you? If you ask me, you should be the one dreaming of being rescued. It's obvious you hate your current life. Watch your tongue. Yeah, see? Backchat. I like it. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't I? When's the last time you were actually happy? It's very thoughtful of you to worry about me, but if I were you, I'd pay more attention to your situation. I don't want your pity. Spoken like a true noblewoman. And before you get any more foolish ideas, I think that you should know that Mother is calling for you. She says she has a special job for you, no doubt something rudimentary enough for you to handle. So you were sent here to fetch me then. Mother entrusts me with important tasks. Don't mistake me for being on your level. I feel like Mother is just a bitch. You wait here. They're going to be saying that a lot this series, I feel. I'll let her know that you finally rolled out of bed. Are you not tired of this? All right. What am I going to get from trying to reason with her? Christ. She's already got her head shoved up her own arse. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. The room feels empty again. Even Gloria's presence is better than nothing. I highly doubt that. Truthfully, I feel bad for her. I may be the servant around here, but her situation isn't that different from mine. Both Gloria and Sophia spend every waking moment doing Carmoza's bidding. Just because it's not scrubbing the floors doesn't mean they're not servants to... I'm not entirely sure. I know that's right. Take a look at Blackadder. You had the nobleman, you had Roman Atkinson, then you had Baldric. Now, I'll ask you this. Are Baldric and Blackadder on the same level? No, they're not. One has a more desirable job than the other. So you're finally up, you lazy girl. Can't anyone in this house just do what is asked of them? I swear, you feeble-minded girls are going to be the death of me. Yes, I might have to get that smiling book out very, very soon. Black, you've wasted too much of my time already. I have a job for you. Go into town and find the merchant to buy us. I need you to pay him for a certain service. I'm giving you 200 sovereigns exactly. Don't you dare lose them. I must be a fool to entrust you with this much money, but unfortunately I have no one else to send. I have better plans for those two useless daughters of mine. Oh, well, that's... She values no one, clearly. She's not exactly trying to flog one of her daughters off to someone rich. Nope, they're useless. Christ. Now hurry up, child. Time is of the essence. Carmoza has been speaking to me this whole time, alternating between insults and orders. Do I really have to silently accept this? Or what if I refuse? No, that'll go badly. We might be disobedient later on, but Christ, now is just the worst time. What service? What exactly is this service you're paying for? Mind your own business, child. There's no need for you to know. Christ. What is this music? Is this Star Wars? Is, what's his face? Obi-Wan and Luke Skywalker walking through an Imperial town? That's what it sounds like. It's alright though, I guess. Why can't any of you guys just obey me without asking such vacant questions? Because only idiots do what is asked of them without questioning them with thought. Now, hey, up we go. Camus is even more angry than usual today. I wonder what set her off. You could almost say she's angrier. I've never seen her this defensive. She must be hiding something. I suppose it could be worse. A trip to town isn't such a terrible thing. It's a beautiful day and a great excuse to get away from the house. I won't even get in trouble for leaving as quickly as I can. Besides, Tobias has always been nice to me, so I'll enjoy seeing him again. Oh, don't say something like that, because we're going to show up and he's just going to be an arsehole. This could be a rather pleasant trip. Oh my lord, we actually get to worry around. Right then, well, the cemetery. Look, doesn't look like a too nice place to go. Right, off to the forest we go.